Guys, what is good? Welcome back to Cryptocurrency Theory, guys. Late night stream surprise. We are back here on the channel, guys, where you want to be every single second of every single day. Maybe? No? All right, guys, we are weighing in this evening. What is good, guys? The moment you've been waiting for. Live stream, guys. Hope you're excited as I am about this stream, guys, because I'm constantly excited. I got nothing going on. That's why I'm so excited, because I only want one thing here, guys. I want us to lock in, as I told Kinzer one time, but he has ventured to Florida once again, or Louisiana, or somewhere like that. So, like I tell you, every single time here on the channel, and anybody that chooses to be a part of this channel of Cryptocurrency Theory, I tell you, lock in, be ready, because the time is coming, or something like that. I don't know, something like that. So, guys, we are back here on the channel, back here on the live stream, back where you want to be here on a Saturday night. So, hope you're doing well. I hope you're making money, guys. Hope you're making money in the crypto markets and in your personal life. Isn't crypto your personal life? Kind of. Not really, guys, because most of these cryptos, guys, they are gonna moon. I keep telling you, guys, and nobody's listening. It's all right. It's all right. There are some people that are listening, guys. Mr. Fool is one. Alan is another. And whoever else comes down to this channel. And I'll go ahead and tell you the shout outs mean it. Travis, people that have been following the channel. Jay, our good friend Jay. I don't know if any of these people are making money in crypto, guys, because I'm not making money today. It's good that, the markets are down today. You haven't seen, we're getting levels that are pretty interesting, I guess, in a sense that they suck, but. Past that, guys, we saw a little bit of action. We saw Quantum go up, or QTump, or whatever you want to call it. And some of these other coins just kind of plummet, right? We didn't really see too much going on today. It was kind of, some of these coins are dipping back down to like last month's lows, right? So you might say, "Ah, man, dude, I'm making money in this stuff." Yeah, are you? Are you making money in this stuff? I don't know. I don't know if you are. But maybe if you're buying these dips, you will be. That's why I keep telling you guys. I've pretty much shifted my entire game plan around. I keep telling you. I'm trying to get in here to the chat as we hit subpar levels. Let's see who's here. Rich Daddy, what's good, man? So nobody likes when the markets go down, guys. Nobody likes to see the markets go down. And, obviously I come up here, I'm a little bit upset about it. Some of these levels are quite low, right? I mean, they're quite low. Similar to my production here on the channel is another topic of discussion. So we could talk about that, or, we could talk about the fact that I'm going to be buying coins here very soon, guys. I would say probably within the next, I said the 20th, we're already 10 days past that, but the more you guys look into this cryptocurrency stuff, guys, is the more that you're going to start to realize that these timelines don't even effing matter. We're trying not to cuss as much, guys. I don't want to be cussing on here. Nobody likes people when they cuss, so we're trying to curse less and cuss more, something like that. I don't know, you guys tell me. If you want me to cuss, I can. I mean, I can say the F-bomb every 5 seconds like I do most of the videos, but, nobody likes a red day, guys. Nobody likes a red day, especially when we saw Qtum go up. Is it Qtum or Quantum? Can somebody we know there's Quant. We know there's Quant, but this token has been around for a while. Apparently it's mineable. I didn't think it was mineable, but we get deja vu over this coin a lot. Maybe I should start buying this coin. I am going to start buying some of these coins, guys, because I see coins on here enough now where I'm going to start building out to some positions, and I'm telling you, now that we got these, dude, what do you mean? Bitcoin's at 100 grand. It's not down. It's not down at all. It's up, actually. Is it up, guys? Are people up? Or coins up? Because I actually saw Thorchain down 30% today, and now it's up 12%. Look at this. So, guys, here on the channel, we our main thing here, constantly, if you haven't figured out, is to try to give you guys a edge on the market. A lot of these people, they watch one or two videos, maybe they subscribe, maybe they don't. They don't really get anything out of the channel financially, which begs the question. I'm not sure why they want to watch. I mean, even for financial advice, I don't know why you want to watch. But if you follow the channel over a certain period of time, guys, we've been spot on. I mean, we haven't been spot on with every coin thus far, but I would say we've been absolutely spot on about 80%. Would you guys say that's fair? Would you guys say that's a fair number? 80 to 85% of the time, we have a general consensus that we're right. Something like that. You guys like when I do that? When it's something like that? Because it's always something like that, guys. It's always something with everybody here on the channel, because there are people going into these positions constantly. And I'm going to be one of them. I'm going to be one of them too. I'm going to be joining people that are doing this. I've given it a lot of thought here, guys, and now that I got my dough coming in, my dollars, the good old greenbacks coming in, guys, I told you we were gonna start buying, didn't we? That's exactly what we're gonna start doing, guys. We're getting back to the basics here on the channel, and that is a good thing, because a lot of people need to be back in the basics because they don't know what the hell they're even doing in the financial world. Do you? I mean, people that are watching me, people that are following me, how is your portfolios doing since you've been an investor? Mine's doing pretty good. I'm up hundreds of percents, several 100% actually. I even have some coins that I'm up thousands of percents, if you could believe it or not. So, something like that. Was that what it was? Oh man. So here on this channel, guys, we know things where they're at, guys. We're not psychics. We're sure as hell not financial advisors. But we do know where the market's at. And like I said, Qtum spiked today. Thorchain dropped 30%. Something they're doing with their leverage trading. I don't know what these coins are doing. Like some of these coins that are centralized, they try to do this stuff, guys. They get booted out real quick, and that's what happened. I mean, no shame to this the Thor chain community. I mean, I know it's a coin that, I mean, is its own native token. It's not an ERC20 token. I had to look into it, guys. It's it's one of these maybe one-hit wonders. We'll see what happens. Maybe it's time to buy it. Maybe that's kind of the game here. People that bought the dip are up 12%, guys, just to let you know, on their Bitcoin. So if the goal was to get Bitcoin or the goal was to get dollars, there was opportunity for both here recently on this particular coin. The token is Rune token, RUNE. Guys, and I'm not just spitting out gibberish out of my mouth. A lot of people, there's a lot of crypto people that come on the internet and they just start randomly talking, hey, this cool thing happened with this, and here's the ticker for it. Go buy it right now. And we never do that here on the channel, guys. But Thorchain has been around for a while, and they had some issues with their lending and their leverage trading products that they tried to build out on their blockchain. And apparently this stuff's not working out for them too well, which when you start getting into leverage stuff and, things that start trying to really manipulate the coins in terms of crypto coin, and it is a coin. I mean, the Rune token is technically a coin. It is not like a ERC20 token built on Ethereum. It is not like a meme token built on Solana. It is its own native token to the Thorchain blockchain. Is that right? Thorchain blockchain? I thought there was a Thor token too. Maybe there is. We'd have to look it up. And the point of the discussion is got not to confuse you guys. There's 10 million different tokens and coins combined. There are a small fraction of those are actually crypto coins. Thorchain, the Rune token, being a native token, but still a coin in the world of cryptocurrency. And I know that's kind of contradictory. I just call it a token and a coin. But for people that are in the crypto community, they understand that Thorchain has its own native token. Okay, they know that. I don't have to like. I don't need to verse you guys on this. You guys are well versed, as you all say. You guys are, you guys know everything here on the channel. And what I mean by that, guys, is all jokes aside, is it's its own token. It's its own native token. And sometimes when these blockchains, like, they're centralized, essentially, they're not decentralized because the node operators are simply the dev team. And I don't know this for specific case for Thorchain, guys. I'm just using this general kind of thing here so you guys can understand what I'm saying. It's a model for trouble, right? That's what I'm trying to tell you. These coins that are centralized with proof of stake mechanisms driving the chain, right? Driving the blockchain into real time, where we're at today with it. This token supply can go south really quick if I think if the exchanges find out this kind of stuff's happening, and people are pulling from the coin, the token, trying to sell it and stuff, and they've done too many leveraged things in the background. And that's simply, guys, I'm not telling you this is specifically the case with Thorchain. This is just what I'm reading about it. And I'm giving you guys my, inside thought on it. It's just more reason to stay away from these centralized projects, guys, because at the end of the day, I can tell you guys that I have the best hope and dream and fucking fantasy of the future world, and that I want you to be a part of it, which I do here on the channel say that. But it's for entertainment, guys. It's not. I'm not trying to, advise people to jump in on coins that are created by individuals that have no safeguards or anything that is monitoring the system, right? You literally have a system, guys, that is controlled by a handful of people, and people could arguably say that the whole crypto world is kind of already in that, but that's where we have to really step back to the original thesis, guys, the libertarian original thesis, and we have to say, is the people at the root core of that crypto stuff, are they philosophically holding this whole thing together for people that somehow believe and buy into what they're saying? And the answer is absolutely not, guys. Okay, it's not that simple. You wish that we could walk into the Ethereum blockchain and see all the rainbow unicorns, but at the end of the day, guys, when you have a token that is part of a blockchain that is simply controlled by a handful of people, expect there to be severe fucking problems. And I'm not saying that's what's happening with this Thorchain Rune token, because, hey, at least they have their own blockchain, at least they have their own token, instead of just using existing technology and building their token on it. So at least they got that, guys. And like I said, it's back up 14%. And it's rebound pretty swiftly. We saw that the 30 was like a 30% drop today. And this was just one coin that dropped. Obviously, the market went south, but it might have affected the market, a little bit, I guess. Some of these coins that I was kind of wondering, like, wow, are proof of stake's going to go up? Neo was up a little bit, and some of these coins were up. But they've really taken a dive here. And if I showed you what I've been looking at today, you might be on the same page, and maybe you are. I hope you guys are. I mean, this is really the most important stuff happening in crypto today, guys. It's not all the stuff you're seeing on fucking CNBC and Fox Business and reruns of The Weekend while everybody's off. This is the real deal for the crypto stuff right now. Is this Thorchain thing? It's part of it, and then also these massive drops on some of the coins that have gotten significantly hyped over the recent, I don't know, week, 2 weeks. We've seen like VeThor, look, Ontology, some of these proof of stake coins jump up really fast, and look, 12 hours later, they're down almost 10%. So That's going to be the price update, I guess, for the first day of February. So, take it for what it's worth, guys. I mean, some of these coins, I hope the crypto market crashes. I'm just going to throw it out there. I mean, I know that sounds kind of cynical, and why would you want your investments to go south? Because I do. Okay, I want the crypto market to crash 50% or more. Okay, I hope it crashes 70%. I hope we see sub levels. Bitcoin Cash at $100. I hope BTC fucking crashes back down to 50,000 or 40,000. And that would be technically by definition, a crash, right? It'd be a 50% pullback. I don't think that's going to happen though, unfortunately for me. As bad as I want it to, I don't think we're gonna actually experience that here on the channel. I wish we could. I honestly, I really do. I wish that we could make that a real possibility, but it looks like it's not. It's not going to be a possibility. But we can be hopeful. We can be hopeful, guys. And if we do get a pullback like that, it's like finally, give me a few weeks to get some of these coins, because I'm just hoping that happens, guys. I mean, like seriously, like if the markets crash, you're gonna see me get excited like more and more every single day. Like if the markets go down 20, 30%, that would even be enough for me to get super excited, right? Because that would put our coins back at pre-November levels, right? I mean, if that was the case, right, that would give us pretty much you know, a pretty darn good chance of maybe coming up in the crypto world, right? Because that would give opportunities to that we have not seen likely in the horizon anymore. At least from my perspective, I don't think we're going to see those prices anymore, guys. And I hope we do. I hope there's, I hope Solana is deemed a scam, or fucking, Michael Saylor fucking sells all his Bitcoin or something really fucking retarded, and the whole crypto market crashes 50+%, sending some of these altcoins down 70%. And I would be the happiest man on the planet, guys. I seriously would. I mean, I know that sounds extremely, just out there, but here recently, guys, I know what it is that I'm doing now, and what it is that I'm doing now is trying to get in on these crypto coins as quick as possible, guys. I mean, I'm not even messing around. Like I think the phrase is going dark, where you just shut everything out and you just fucking, are focused on one thing. And if this crypto market falls, that's where all my focus and all my time and all my energy and all my money essentially will, be getting in at the low low. But the low low is a hypothetical, guys. It's not even a real word. And to be frank, with that in place, one man can only be hopeful, is all I'm saying. One man can only be as hopeful as possible, and it probably won't happen. It probably won't happen. If it does, like I said, expect me to be extremely happy all the time, almost to the point where it's almost psychotic. It's like, dude, stop smiling. Stop being this happy. I want you to be not this happy and not this eager about everything type mood. But I would be in that mood all the time. If the market keeps going down, I got in that mood today. I'm like, oh shit, yeah, here we go, here we go, here we go. And I'm by the day, if that happens, guys, even if it takes a week or two and we see the markets come down, fuck, man, like, let's go. Like, I'm ready. Like, put me in, coach, put me in. And I'll just leave it at that, guys, in terms of the prices. I mean, the prices are down. We saw, like I said, a couple different coins go down today. We try to get you some videos out, and what's funny with the videos, guys, is I already know, and I do know, fucking so obvious to me. I mean, it's maybe not obvious to you guys because you don't see the data that I see from, having this little channel. And I mean, I could show it to you, but you still wouldn't understand it because you don't have the timeline of following it. And that's the whole reason, the channel was created in the first place. So my point is, guys, is a lot of these people, I would say in the last year, they either have much smaller crypto positions, and or they have left the space completely. Okay, that is an absolute fact. It's not just my channel. It's on specific coins. The narratives have shifted. We've tried to follow it. We've tried to create something. And sometimes you create something and people just, they're not interested in hearing it. And that's fine because we're still going to be interested in telling you it. And that's not going to change. And every single time I tell you guys is that when these fucking coins start to their initial jump, it will not fucking matter what anybody or anyone has ever told you about anything about crypto, because you'll see it with your own two eyes and you'll be like, you're not going to be like, oh, that dude was right. You're going to give less of about this channel, but more interest will go into your coin portfolio. You will actually start looking at this stuff and being like, holy shoot, holy heck, holy horn dog, holy hoot bag. And you will seriously be like so freaking lost. You won't know what you're doing any single second of the day. And you will literally only remember the coins that we were talking about here on the channel. And of course, there will be others. I am not the all coming of the Messiah. Okay. There's nothing particularly special other than this channel, of course, about the coins that we're talking about and the newest coin of the week, because the market, guys, is it moves. It's not a predictable market basically at all. I don't think people are predicting these crypto markets. I mean, the people that are, they are the market makers, guys, and that's what I keep kind of pushing you guys and girls around the world to be, is be a, you know, obviously you're not going to be a market maker, okay? Where our orders are modest at best, but if we try to get in these positions when there's opportunity rather than looking at the obligation to be in crypto, oh, I got to do this, or I got to buy this coin because everybody's buying it, or I got to follow this narrative because that's what people are saying. If we just blind that all out, you know, we keep our nose to the grindstone and we buy some of these coins, right? We buy some of these low market cap coins that are still, you know, I'm not telling you guys to look into any coin that's not on the top 150, okay? There's never been a coin I've ever told you that I personally ever bought, other than this one token I bought on fucking HitBTC. It actually made a good bit of money on it. But nonetheless, it's that once the system starts really gearing up, guys, and the gear shifts from this like this 1-2 gears to like 3, 4, 5 very quickly, and it stays high. You know, think of it like a 5-speed car. You're really going to see these gears really shift direction in terms of the narratives. It's not going to matter if fucking Bitcoin Cash is 4,000. It's not going to matter if Dash is fucking 600. It's not going to matter if BSV is 700. None of that will matter. It really won't. And that's what's so funny, and that's what people like. I get a laugh out of it when I see the community on this channel go in a certain direction, and I'm like, they're doing exactly what I thought, and that's kind of comically funny. But it's also, none of these prices are going to matter, guys. It's really not. And that's what I keep trying to tell you, is like, it doesn't really matter about the prices if you're in the coins that are backed by some of these specific things, okay? It has to fit a specific criteria, okay? It has to fit a specific rubric of sorts that is particularly catered to a specific move that will happen in the future that won't be able to be manipulated, right? That is what we're trying to get to. We're supposed to be, we don't mind if the manipulation in crypto takes place. We just have to make sure that we're on the right side of it before it does, right? Because the crypto manipulation market is pretty much the entire crypto market. Crypto market isn't $3 trillion. Everybody tried to pull out all their coins at one time. It's worth a fraction of that. But it's also worth a lot more than that as people just leave their money in it, as money flows into it. So don't think of it so much as, and I know people get flustered, and you know, especially with some of these like these coins that are, you know, 1 week they're up, 1 week they're down. One week, coins, hot. Like 1 week we're talking about Bitcoin Cash with the fucking, you know, biggest aspirations, biggest goals, best things we could say about a coin. And then the next week it's down and we lose like fucking everybody since March. That's what's happened. That's just one coin. When we look at BSV, guys, there's like the BSV fucking community has shrunk down to basically like, I don't know, me, a couple people. I'm being whimsical, guys. I'm joking with you. It's more than just one or two people, okay? It's more than just 100 people. But how many really is it? How many is it? Is it 10,000? Is it 100,000? Is it a million? Is it 10 million? Is it 20 million? Is it 100 million people? How many people is it really? Is it a billion maybe? Is Bitcoin? How many wallets are there, right? Does that even really matter? All those wallets? Who gives a flying? If you look how many fucking wallets have such an insignificant amount. What is that insignificant amount worth in terms of monetary units? Nothing. How much is it worth to the crypto world? How important are those individual units in the structure of the whole system and how it operates? I would go as far as to say those are the most important things. We are the most important things in the crypto world, and that is not only fact, or it's not only fact and fiction, it is really the truth, guys. And you have to understand and look at crypto as you're going to hear about a lot of people that lose a lot of money in cryptocurrency. That's the problem, is like we know here on the channel that that's going to happen, and we're already ready for that. We're ready to buy their positions when they sell, guys. Like I said, crypto, if you stay in cryptocurrency and you actually follow what we're talking about here on the channel, you'll actually start to see that you're doing pretty good. And that can literally start at any point. I don't have to tell you it's going to start. These coins are already popping off, guys. How am I sitting here if this is a starting point in a bad position? The answer is I'm not, guys. I'm not in a bad position. Crypto has already put me so far past, I could say anybody I know, which would be true, but I could also say like where I'm currently at, which that I think says the most. I don't think it really matters about any of the other stuff. It's just where we're at right this second is a great spot, okay? And if you're here on the channel and you're looking into some of this stuff, you're looking at history being made in cryptocurrency, irrelevant from this channel. Just that's the time that we're living with just general civilization and humanity, guys. It has nothing to do particularly with this channel. This channel is just for entertainment purposes because I enjoy doing it. That's basically it. Okay, so at the end of the day, you have the coins that you have. That is enough. That's all you need. The only thing else you particularly need to focus on, and what I'm particularly focused on, is building those positions out more. And, if the prices obviously go down, great. But if they don't, those are just the prices, right? That's just the prices. It's the same thing for the grocery store. Are you going to eat less food because the prices are more? And some people would say yes, I'm going to go on a diet and I'm going to lose these 100 pounds of flabby fucking cottage cheese fat that's all down my legs and fucking just all over my body because all I do is sit around and eat processed foods. So yes, there are people that take advantage of the situation, of any situation, and that's what we do here on the channel too, guys. We take advantage of a situation that people are naive to. We know these people that are in this space. We know most of them don't know what the fuck they're doing. We know I don't know what I'm doing. We know that people on the channel do not know what they're doing. But we also know, just based on at least my past, that financially, we're doing the best we've ever done. I mean, that is absolutely certain. We're doing the best we've ever done. In Chadwick's world, I'm doing fantastic, guys. On cryptocurrency theory, on my world, I'm doing absolutely fantastic, guys, because that's how I look at it. Because it's not only true, I am doing the best financially I've ever done, but it's where we're currently at. And it's always better to look at stuff where you're currently at. I don't look at like, oh, well, I was buying this many coins back then. Well, yeah, well, the cost of living was less. You were making more money. It's a very simple thing to figure out. But where you're currently at is what you have to focus on. And if you're currently in a good position, like I am, and like everybody here on the channel, then you know that's the position you have. Those are the cards you're dealt with. That's what you're dealing with right this second. But that situation, guys, can change. It can go in the wrong direction, like mine was going for fucking 2 years, or it can go in the right direction where it's going currently, where, like I said, where we're currently at. So I guess the moral of the story, guys, is if you follow this channel, it will drastically improve your life. Okay? And it's because I'm being real with you. I'm doing the most financially sound I've ever been in my life consistently. Now, are there other parts of my life I would love to work on? Yes. Would I like to stop eating so much sodium? Yes. Would I like to get back into a gym and go to a sauna and you know, get my fucking six pack back? Yes, of course. Would I like to learn to figure skates or something like this? Or, you know, some of these things that some of these people have said in videos, like, you know, all these things to get your attention. So my point is the answer to that question, that serious question of where you're currently at, is you just have to make sure that the direction you're pushing towards is the right one, right? And that's what I'm doing here on the channel most recently, guys, like I told you. And I hope you guys are following me, because if you're following the channel, you know that's what I'm doing, right? You know that's what I'm doing. You know, you've seen the breakaway, and now you're kind of seeing the comeback. But the bread and butter of this stuff, guys, is always going to be the coins, right? You know, I can be doing the channel, I can be doing, I can be spinning on my head, I can be doing my real estate full time. You know, I can be, you know, being a professional waiter. I can be, you know, I can do whatever, guys. I mean, I can learn a new trade and be another, you know, I can be an electrician and climb up on power lines and fucking wear, you know, wear steel toe boots, and you know, go to a Tex-Mex restaurant and drink beer, and go home and let my blood pressure go up. I mean, there's a lot of things that I could do, guys, but financially, it's always going to be about the actual coins at the end of the day. And that's what it should always be. It should never be about, oh, well, you know, I'm doing this now and I'm doing that now. Guys, I'm doing a bunch of stuff. I'm doing a bunch of stuff all the time. I mean, I got so much stuff here, you know, that, you know, I'm not just, you know, not doing stuff. So the focus financially is always the coins, whether it's I'm doing the channel, whether it's I'm doing this, like I said, spinning on my head, whatever I'm doing, you know, it's always going back into the crypto coins. I have to get to, you know, that sweet spot where it's just like a well-oiled machine, guys. And I'm buying fucking, like I told you, my goal is $700-800 a week. I think that's a pretty realistic goal for what I'm capable of. I mean, I'm not capable of going out, walking into a place and getting a, you know, $200,000 a year job, or, you know, a $250,000 a year job. I'm just not qualified. You know, we're not in an environment where I'm going to get that type of job. Okay, I'm not in that environment because I don't have those qualifications. The qualifications I have a pay scale between, you know, fucking 50 grand and maybe 150 grand, you know, 150 being max. And that's even if I'm doing my own thing, and that's still not going to be fucking easy. That's still if I'm doing, you know, that's if I'm doing real estate full time, and I don't want to do real estate full time, you know, I don't want to do it. So we have the finance thing in the right direction finally. Like I said, if crypto coins crash and they stay down for another year and a half, great. If they don't, tough luck. You know, the prices should cost more now. You know, eggs are $7 now. I don't know. Bitcoin's $1 million, right? It doesn't matter. It's just you're gonna have to make more money. You know, and I'm gonna have to make more money. You know, 150 grand is not It's not shit out here, I'll tell you that. It's nothing. At 150 grand, you're not even gonna own a house out here. You're gonna own a fucking, maybe a BMW and rent a place and try to be a fucking hotshot like I was doing. You're not gonna have anything out here. And that's not an excuse to fucking whine about it. I'm not telling you guys, oh well, you sound like somebody giving up. I'm not giving up. I'm just saying that's nothing. 150 grand your job out here is nothing, guys. Like I said, you're not even gonna own a house. You're not even gonna own a good car, really. If you wanna save money, you're not gonna own a good car. It's just not gonna happen. We gotta get our salary here to about a half a million, I would say. $500,000 a year, you can actually do something with it, because that way you have enough to make investments, you have enough to make startup money, you have enough to have a lifestyle where you can focus on the stuff you need to do. And guys, I mean, I'm not making that. I'm not going to sit here and blow smoke up your ass. I'm not making 500 grand a year. I'm making more like fucking maybe, I don't know, fucking nothing. No, I'm not making anything. I'll tell you what. And I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not afraid to come on here. A lot of people come on here and they'll tell you all their fucking accolades and everything they've done in their life, and oh, I did this, I did that. Oh, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. We're doing nothing. Okay, I'm just sitting here telling you, being real with you guys, that you have to start somewhere. You have to, you got to do something. So, you know, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing something, and this channel is part of that something. My jobs are part of that something. Like I said, I probably will get back into real estate out of necessity, but I also know half the people out there, of the clientele that I would be fishing for, from what I've seen in the more recent months, like that other guy I just dealt with my last client. They're just knuckleheads, guys, and I don't like, you just want to listen to me, listen to me, and I'm just not going to deal with it. So, like I said, we'll get the money where I'm making 100 grand a year, 150 grand a year. I would say probably in the next year, but I have other plans, and you might say, oh, well, what are those other plans? Well, duh, you're watching them. So my point is, guys, is like, don't don't stress these prices. I'm not stressing. I can tell you what, I looked at the prices today and it did not even phase me. This even when I saw this Thorchain thing, it did not phase me. Bitcoin could go down to 50K. My portfolio could go down 70%. You might say, well, what if it goes down 99? It would not surprise me, nor would it phase me, guys. Meaning I would not care. I mean, I would care, obviously. I would not be so overwhelmed with the fact that it's happening that I would let it overtake my life, and I would basically just be depressed about it. And it could go down, and it could go down 70%. Um, and basically, that wouldn't mean shit. Nobody's going to care about it. The only person that's going to slightly care about it is me. And it's also going to be me at the same time taking advantage of that situation, guys, because some people do. A lot of people don't take advantage of that situation. They'll sit there and go, ah, shoot, like that dummy that I met at my apartment where he lost 110,000 on SHIB. Well, if the dumb fuck would have spent another 50,000 on SHIB, he'd probably have $250,000 worth of SHIB right now because it's up. So they don't look at it like that, guys. I tried to tell him that too, and I could tell him, he was kind of like one of these people that you have to agree with him, or you have to share his view, or at least his fact that he lost. And I was just like, man, that sucks. You lost money on that, but have you looked into some of these other coins? And he was just like, no, 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 no. You could just tell he didn't want to. He wanted to tell me he lost money on SHIB, and he wanted me to tell him that I felt bad for him or I lost money too, which is kind of weird. And then commiserate with him in fucking his sorrow. And I didn't think of it like that. I was trying to help the guy out and be like, bro, well, the market's down, right? When did you lose this money? I was putting the timelines together for him. And then he started talking about some other problems he had. I was just like, man, you're lost, bro. I was just like, I'm gonna let this guy just tell me what he did, what he lost, and I'm just gonna, not even fucking think another thing of it, because a lot of times people will do that, guys. They will come into crypto, they will put a lot of money into it, or a little money, or enough, and that shit will go down, and then they will have they will be sour about crypto without even like learning why they lost the money, without even looking into it at all. And like I said, this is the same thing with this SHIB guy I'm telling you about. He said he lost 110,000. I even did the math on it and thought if he bought it at the top, and then if he came in at the bottom and just bought a little bit, like 10, 20, 30,000, all that SHIB would have been way more than he lost, which is the craziest part about it. So in the crypto world, it's kind of like you're gonna lose some, you're gonna gain some. You're gonna have some coins that do phenomenally well, like Gas Token, Ethereum Classic, that just do incredibly well. And like if you ran into some hard times, and you put a lot of stuff on credit and stuff like I did, you just pay all that shit off, guys, with a little fraction of it, and then you just wait till it crashes and you go back in and you just buy more when the price drops. It's like so fucking it's the easiest payment system that works for people that they don't take advantage of. They get all mad when it goes down, and then they don't buy anymore. And it's like, why? Why are you doing that? Why don't you just listen to the cryptocurrency theory channel and just fucking get that money every single time when it drops? Just like when I just like when I get parched, I drink water. Does that make any sense to anybody out there on the internet, or am I just fucking loony? These people, man, they will they'll give you a million reasons not to buy it, or a million reasons. They'll think of a million reasons not to do it. And they're not opportunists. They're not going to ever make it in this space, dude. So let them just fucking lose it. Let them lose their money. It's more money for us is the way I see it, guys, honestly. I mean, I know it sucks they lose money. I'm not glad they lost money. I don't have any type of I mean, I'm kind of glad that he lost money after I heard his story, because it was like, damn, man, you're not gonna you're not even gonna listen to, like, I'm sitting here telling him, like, dude, I've been in crypto 7 years, and I know that's not really much, but I'm sorry you lost money, and this is all you have to do. And like, I could just tell this person, like, if he didn't lose money in crypto, he was gonna lose money in something else. He was gonna lose money in something else. So you know, these people, man, they're not gonna make it. They're not gonna make it here. They just have a give up attitude, and I don't ever respect people when they do that. When I can tell somebody in their mannerisms, or their thought process, that they're giving up, I have nothing to tell them. I just watch them give up. And I mean, then I just go about what it is that I'm doing, because what is that what is somebody going to do for me when all they do is sit there and they talk about how much money they lost in crypto? I saw another guy at the gym. This was probably a year ago, where he got like offended because I wasn't agreeing with what he was telling people about what Michael Saylor said while he's talking to like five other people. And I didn't say it in a rude way. I wasn't like, oh yeah, I don't agree with Michael Saylor because he's a fucking liar or anything like that. I didn't say it like that, but I said it like, I don't even remember what it was. But you could just tell this dude was like, he was just giving up on fucking crypto. Then he was like talking about, you know, uh, micro strategy or some shit. And it was just like, dude, he was all over the place. He was all over the place, like I am right now. But it was funny. It was just funny, guys, because when people have that give up attitude, man, I can't stand it, man. I really can't. When somebody's talking about, especially with crypto, because it's like, you don't even understand. Like, if you just put a fraction of the money that you lost back into cryptocurrency when it was down, these people would be up 9, 10, 9, 10x. They'd be up 1,000%. That's why I love when I hear people like call me from years prior. I've had that. Like, I've had like multiple people from multiple restaurants I've worked at, guys, call me, and a lot of them watch this channel because they told me they watch the channel. I told them about the channel, and they watch it, and they're like, they call me up, and they're like, Dude, dude, Crypto Man. I'm like, yes. How are you? They're like, man, you were telling me about, this thing, and it resonated with me, and it never left my mind, and now that it's been, 20 years, 30 years, and you're a multi-billionaire, and I'm just sitting there going, yeah, man, yeah, woman, I told you to buy these coins. Like, now I'm smoking a cigar. My teeth are brown and my hair is fucking looking like a broomstick. Ah, man. No, I would never say it like that, guys. I'm always happy when these people call me and hit me up, actually. It's just a joke. This is just it's a giant joke. And over my joking career, and through me joking around, a lot of people have made a lot of money, and they could have made a lot more had they, had more money to spend, but life's challenging, guys. It's not a walk in the park for most people, including myself. So I'm glad when people make money on crypto, and that's just more stuff that it just validates that I've been right all along for me. It might not work for other people, but it sure as hell works for me, guys. I used to be a broke bloke, as somebody would say in the chat. Somebody said that they called me a bloke, and my point is yeah, I used to be poor. I used to be poor. I was poor when I moved out here in 2000. I don't know, what was it? Like in 2011. I was poor for, like, I don't know, 7 years, 7, 8 years, really. Even when I got into crypto, I was still poor. Still poor. I'm still poor now. I lost all my coins, so I'm still poor now. But my point is, guys, is this stuff is pretty cool. This crypto stuff is pretty cool. You will actually realize over the course of this channel, and like as it progresses, like as the channel catches on to what it is that we're trying to tell you, you'll start to see that, like, you're actually doing pretty good. I did the moon math the other day on my current portfolio, and, like, even if this is a starting point, I'm up in terms of my coins. The percentage gains on a lot of my investments are up. Not all of them are up, but in terms of like a starting position, in terms of like where a bull run could take us, right? Like if we're at this, like even if we're at like even if we only do like a 4 to 5x, guys, it's just the environment is so much different now. The economy and things are so much different now that, like, that amount of money now is, like, not only more important, but, like, also we have to see what happens with the crypto space in general, because it might just start pulling money from every facet of the economy. You might have everybody and their mother or grandmother talking about you know coins, right? Because a lot of these older generation people, they don't have a fucking clue what is even happening in the current economy, and they're just sitting on old wealth that might not be worth what they think it is. And I think they're finding out, like, a lot of these middle class older folks that are in their, like, 70s and 80s, they just suddenly became poor real fast over the last 5 years. And I think that's going to happen probably with, like, I don't know, probably half the population. And I mean, half the population's already there, but I mean that other half that thinks they're not there are going to be there, right? And then you just have basically a bunch of poor people. You basically, I think, are going to have, there's going to be crypto people and then non-crypto people, and there's still going to be people that are non-crypto people that have a lot of wealth, but at some point the dummy switch is going to be turned on, and all the dummies that are basically out there are just going to be, like, instantaneously fucked. It's going to be, it's going to be basically like an overnight thing. And I think that you'll see that happen pretty quick. And like I said, that's what makes me also wonder if the crypto markets are basically just not only, like, untouchable, because, like I said, guys, you have the United States president creating a meme token. If that doesn't say a lot about, like, where we're at in this stuff, people need to, like, go back to a basic economics book, because that is, like, that is just it's right in your face at this point. Okay, And like, if people aren't seeing it now and it's right in everybody's face, it just shows how uninformed everybody really is. You see what I'm saying? About crypto. Because if people don't know about it at this point, and we know here on the channel how important it is, then that just shows how uninformed the majority actually is. And their majority in perception, because remember, perception is everything. How people perceive certain things. I used to think I used to think all these people driving around in nice cars and shit had money. I found out over the last 10 years, these people, they don't have money. These people are broke. These people are shopping at CarMax or fucking, getting a loan off turning in their old car, and they have fucking, 3 cars on a loan now, and they're never going to pay it off. I found out how all this stuff works, guys, and like, that's what I'm saying. When people look at cryptocurrency, it's not just about the coins, guys. It's how you perceive money. You start going down all these rabbit holes, guys. And I still go down them. I'll look up a coin, and before I know it, I'll be down a rabbit hole about something completely and utterly different than the actual coin. I've done this so many times, guys. I'm telling you, I've looked at coins. I still do it all the time. I'll look at something related to crypto, guys, and it will send me down a wormhole that will open my mind in so many different directions. And it's helped me, tenfold all the time. Every single time I've gone down these rabbit holes, I learn stuff. And, I'm not saying I'm a crypto expert. I'm not an expert really at anything. But, I feel like I know how this market is a little bit. I feel like I have like a general idea of something that other people don't know. And maybe that's what crypto is designed to make people think, so we stay in it. But it really is true, guys, because like there's a threshold for people that they either learn about it or they don't. And if they don't cross into that threshold of learning about it, they just simply don't know, guys. They simply are lost. And man, like, stop calling my phone, man. Why are you calling? I'm gonna block my phone. So there's people that literally are so obsessed with this channel, guys, that they call while I'm doing a live stream, and these people are uninformed. These people don't have money. They don't have coins, because people that have crypto coins, they don't spend and occupy their time doing childish, immature shit. So I'm just gonna block my fucking phone number from the world again for fucking ever. My point is, guys, and see, this is such a big deal that I think people need to realize, is that it's not about just the crypto prices, guys. It's not just about really the stuff in crypto that people have to learn, that I'm not going to be able to teach you, is what crypto can do for you in the financial world. It doesn't matter if you're fucking there was somebody talking about they work at McDonald's. And like I talked to him and I was like, wow, man, you work at McDonald's. Wow, great. That's awesome. I've never seen, I've never worked at McDonald's. I've worked at places equivalent to McDonald's. But let me give you an example, guys. There's somebody that works at McDonald's, and there's somebody that has crypto that works at McDonald's. Me, I work at McDonald's. What if I do? What if I do work at McDonald's? What you gonna do? Nothing. The point is, guys, is the person that works at McDonald's that learns about crypto is not going to be at McDonald's forever. Maybe they will. Maybe they'll own a McDonald's. Maybe they'll own 10 McDonald's. Maybe they'll own 10 McDonald's and fucking have hair plugs like I do. My point is, guys, is these people that don't look into crypto, that have been warned about it, that I've told you guys about it, that hey, I'm trying to teach you guys about it, but I can only do so much. I'm not an educator in the crypto department, right? I can only make the channel what it is, and for most of what we do here on the channel, it's just for fun, guys. It's just messing around. I mean, I take this channel serious, but I like to mess around. Therefore, the channel is messing around. We're messing around on the internet with this crypto stuff. We're having a great time doing it. So we do that. That's what we focus on. But at the root core, guys, if you're not in cryptocurrency, if you don't own coins, or you're not you don't have really a financial goal, then I think that you might be in trouble, right? You might be in trouble at some point. And the financial goal, guys, can be applied to people's lives a million different ways. You don't have to have the same financial goals I have. Some people on the channel are doing way better than I am. They're doing financially, 100 times or 1,000 times better. I know that we get people that watch the channel that are doing thousands of times, maybe more. And, who knows who watches the channel, right? Anybody can watch this channel. I was talking to Bezos and Musk the other night. He said, dude, you're doing a fucking fantastic job. I said, yeah, I know. I know I'm doing a great job. Look at me. I'm on cryptocurrency theory all the time. My point is, guys, is at the end of the day, right? When the day's all over, when the show's over, if you guys don't own cryptocurrency now at this point, if you guys are not looking into me picking my nose on YouTube, and the most important part, the coins that we're talking about, and you don't know really what they are, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. And the reason it's not going to be good is not to scare you or say it's not going to be good. It might be good. You might be great. You might be better than everybody. But if you guys do look into it, you'll know just a tremendous amount of stuff about, you'll learn a tremendous amount of stuff about money. All right. And it's not even about it's not even about the coins really at that point. Like, you're going to just be in a better spot financially just because you learned about cryptocurrency. And it's going to be irrespective of the price of the coins that we're talking about here on the channel, guys. The QR code's in the top right corner. So if you're feeling like you liked the stream, as we start kind of rounding third base, heading home, use cryptocurrency, guys. Send cryptocurrency. Drop it in the top right corner. Bitcoin Cash is up there, guys. It's up there. It's up there for the holders. It's up there for the community of not only Bitcoin Cash, guys. I mean, this idea too, guys, that I think that, at least for me, that I'm pushing towards, I'm going to be building out all of my current positions bigger. They're going to be, my Bitcoin Cash positions are going to be bigger. My BSV positions are going to be bigger. Every coin that you see in the top screen is going to be bigger. I saw one of the hosts on Free Talk Live wearing a Decred shirt the other night. So my point is, guys, is if you don't look in, here's the deal. Here, we'll just wrap it up here. If you're going to look into cryptocurrency, please do. Just fucking do it. Just look into it and spend a couple hours a week looking into it. That's what I'm going to be doing. I'm actually going to be doing the same thing. I'm doing the same thing right now. Like I told you, I've been doing it. I've been spending a good bit of time just doing deep dives into stuff. I mean, not a tremendous amount of time because I just started doing it again. I mean, like I said, I got in this complacent state of mind because the coins were doing okay for like fucking 2 years. Even when they were not doing good, I was too complacent with, living in a fantasy world, guys. Okay. I was living in a fucking fantasy world. The real world is so much better. I mean, when you walk, people say, oh, you need to step out of the Matrix. Why? I like the Matrix. The Matrix is badass. I'm taking the other fucking pill. I don't want to be in the fucking, the fucking backside of the computer screen where, like, my head's hooked up to a fucking thing. That whole Matrix thing, that thing's a fad, man. We live in the real world, guys. We need to make sure that our finances are in order. And if you're not in cryptocurrency right this second, you're really, really missing out, because I'm not going to teach you about coins. I mean, like I said, I'm still learning myself. I'm an avid learner, guys, about cryptocurrency. I'm always trying to, learn more in the more recent days, in the more recent times, because in like the last year and a half, in 2 years, I feel like I haven't learned anything. And it's my own fucking fault. And that's why I don't have any more coins. That's why I've, spent all my coins and now I'm having to start from scratch. And it's all because of the cryptocurrency is all I'm telling you guys. It's all about these crypto coins that I've been learning about, that I've been trying to get people on the channel to look into. And so I hope you do, guys. I hope you take away, at least that from tonight's stream. I hope whoever keeps calling my phone, stop fucking calling me, man. Like whoever you are, just stop. It's just annoying. Like grow up, and it's probably the same person here, and we didn't do any of these. And I'm just gonna block my number. I'm just gonna fucking block my number for the world. Nobody's gonna be able to get in touch with me, which is fine. I don't even care. I'd rather not hear the phone ring, to be honest. And it's like, look at all these people, guys, that love the channel. Like, look at everybody that is part of this great channel. Look how many people in the last 2 days, you know. And I think this is the person calling, by the way. You know, because it's like, why? Why would you call somebody who is trying to do a video to try to help you when you're trying to not help somebody? We're about helping people here on the channel, guys. We want everybody, including the person who called, to find help. We want them to look into the coins so they will be better off financially. If maybe they are great financially, if they are and they're just calling, they're just fucking stupid. You know, they're just dumb. So my point is, guys, is, you know, please look into this stuff. You know, please look into this stuff. I'm gonna be looking into more stuff too. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing. You know, I'm probably gonna be enrolling in maybe an online class or something or two. I don't know. Maybe, you know, take a math class or something. Just trying to get back into learning more, because we just got too rusty. You know, the last 2 years have been fun with the channel, but you know, it's time to build stuff again, guys. I want to build, you know, a better channel for people that want to watch. And you know, I want to goof around more, you know. So we're gonna be doing that, guys, here on the channel. We appreciate you guys checking us out. And like I said, if you don't look into the coins that we're talking about here on the channel, I think you're really missing out, because these coins, guys, at some point, they're gonna do phenomenal. All right, and for me, they already are doing phenomenal. That's what I keep trying to tell you, is that, like, for me, they actually are doing phenomenal, guys. Because like I said, if they go down 70%, I finally figured it out, guys. Finally figured it out. Talk to you later. Take care.